Good. When we are telling African leaders that they don't matter out there, they think we are done eating and we are happy and we feel like talking and then we'll come and sit down and face our camera and then talk. No, we are telling them the truth. Evidence are coming out. The president of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, is in the United States. You know, he went to the United States. The purpose of the president is not to go and receive award or anything. The president did not call any university or any institution that give me award. This is what happened. He went there purposely to present the resolution backed by African Union and the Caribbeans, including the Global South. That is the purpose of the president as he went there. He got there and received the biggest disrespect of his life. We are talking about a sitting president of a sovereign nation. According to report, John Dramani Mahama was scheduled to receive an honorary doctorate from Lincoln University in the United States. The president did not call them requesting that give me award me, or honor me. No. They feel like, oh, because of that, because of that, we are going to honor you. So the ceremony was planned. The university planned the ceremony with the team of the president, with the state, and everything was planned. The ceremony was planned for March 26th. So that is after the presentation of the resolution at the UN, because it's 25th. Then 26th, the president will be honored. But the president need to visit first, all right? So with all logistic available, everything is finished. They plan everything. The president also has scheduled or charter his schedule purposely towards this particular ceremony, this planned ceremony with this university. So the president from his side was trying to honor the request from the university that, come, let us honor you. African leaders, every time you want to be honored. Now, few hours before the president will visit the university, guess what happened? The university canceled both the visit and the award. Can you imagine that? No, can you imagine that? This is a president. We are not talking about a celebrity, a singer, or maybe some artist, a footballer, or anybody at all. A sitting president of a sovereign nation like Ghana, they cancel both the visits and the award. It is not because the president said, oh, we are occupied, I cannot come, or the excuse is coming from the president team, or the president is sick and cannot attend. No. The reason of the U-turn is what is mind-blowing. The decision of the university to cancel both the award and the visit, according to them, their decision is triggered by concerns raised within the university community. So there are some people in the university, they protested against the planned ceremony, which is going to honor the president with a doctorate, whatever they are going to do to him. The people protested against the president going there. The people said they cannot allow that to happen. And they are concerned, lovely people. According to report, it's linked to Mahama's stance on Ghana's anti-LGBTQ bill. That is the Human Sexual Rights and Family Value Bill.
But if you want the position of my government, marriage is between man and woman. A person's gender is determined at birth. And then also that the family is the foundation of our nation. That is our position.
My duty in my faith is against LGBTQ. And if you ask me, my personal faith is against it.
My faith does not permit same-sex marriages or relationships, nor does it endorse human-animal relationships, or does it allow people to change their gender as they wish. This is a fundamental belief that I hold and is grounded in my faith. That the promotion of LGBTQ+++++ and all the classes will have no place in our schools and communities.
The university is saying that because of the stand of the president regarding Nyash to Nyash, LGBTQ, they cannot honor him because there are some communities in the school look like they are part of that, Nyash to Nyash. They knock each other bone to bone, and because of that, they cannot allow somebody who doesn't believe in the nyash to nyash or, LGBTQ thing to be honored. Before you can be honored in the university, you need to agree to nyash to nyash, agree to bone, agree that men should marry men and women should marry women. You should agree on the LGBTQ together with all the plus that is added to it. And because of that, because of the concern of these people, the university canceled the visit together with the award that they want to give the president. All the schedule of the president needs to be, the president needs to reschedule himself. Disrespect to the president of Ghana. Wonderfully, you see, our people will not keep quiet. Ghana's embassy in Washington flame up against this particular move, as this is a surprise and very regrettable move. They say no, it is completely unacceptable. And of the fact that the president is even already in the United States. It is not that the president is now coming from Ghana. The president is already there. And then they launch that disrespectful approach towards our president. So Ghana embassy in Washington actually condemned this whole thing. And you know what? The Ghana is not alone in this. The embassy is not alone in this. The anti-LGBTQ community, those who are supporting the bill here, they are backing the president that, Mr. President, that honor is not what is going to put food on the table. That honor is not going to do anything, add anything to your life. You have seen it all. This is disrespectful because the president did not call them that, hey, I want to receive award. Like their president have been requesting that he need Nobel Peace Prize. They need to give him a Nobel Peace Prize. No, they contacted and see that because of this and this, we are going to award you. The question is this: you haven't made your research before scheduling an appointment with the president and then chattering everything. And last minute, you disrespected the president by canceling it because some people raise concern. Are you people not aware of your own policy that if somebody is not part of the Nyash to Nyash group, the person cannot be awarded? Why can't you go behind and then do your research before scheduling an appointment with our president, or even before you even contacted them? Because the president of Ghana, his stand on this Nyash to Nyash is very clear. That's it. He said his faith is not in agreement with it. If the bill somehow anyhow find its way and come to the parliament, move from the parliament and land on the table of the president, if he go through it and find challenges, certain things which are not right, he will send it to state council so that they can get advice from there. And from there, if everything is clean in the bill, he will sign it. So because of award, somebody cannot have his own opinion anymore. Because of my own opinion, you can't receive award. This is a country of freedom of speech. The president did not act to punish any LGBTQ community. He only shared his view that this is my view. Freedom of speech. The nation that prioritizes freedom of speech, going about telling everybody that freedom of speech, this nation is now canceling visit and award because somebody freely spoke his mind, share his view on topic, on issue. And this is not just somebody, this is the president of a sovereign nation like Ghana. Now, this is the reason why some of our institutions like media houses and some people in government and all that, they cannot talk against this movement. This is a movement. You see, these Nyash to Nyash people, these bone to bone people, they have managed their way and climb and fix their people in high position in government, in universities like this one, like this, the authorities in the university, maybe, then the Paku, keep it that way. And then in our media space and all that, you have people who, they don't speak against this. Reason being that these people have succeeded in putting themselves in higher position to control things to their favor. That is where we are right now. If our mainstream media start talking against this and then making it a whole conversation on its own, some of their awards they will not be receiving. Like Komla Dumont Award and all these awards that BBC and Go, they have been giving to people and all that, and our journalists and Go. You cannot stand against certain things. You don't have the will of your own anymore when that happens. So our media houses, to keep on receiving the award, they abstain. The government, to keep on receiving the fund. This is how they threaten even government. They'll come and tell you that if you sign this bill, if you pass this, humanitarian organization will not invest in your country, will not do this. A whole lot of threats, will not borrow you money. And because these people, they have fixed themselves in high positions to control things to their favor. So they use money, award to bow people down. So look, the president of Ghana, we know him. John Dramani Mahama is not going to bend down his rules and regulations or his view because of some doctorate award or whatever you want to honor him with. Your award is not going to add an inch to his life. Now, Ghanaians, you will understand the reason why it is becoming difficult for the government to pass this bill against this nyash to nyash, right? There are a lot of factors that contribute to it. It is not just about our local politics. International pressure is part of it, which is the reason why the bill is struggling, the decision making is struggling in regards to this. Because even in the country, it will surprise you. I'm not saying it is, but you will be surprised to know that some people in power then they pakus, you don't know. Some of them don't pakus, but they are receiving money from these guys. And when you receive the money, you must promote the agenda. It is a new culture right now they need to put into every institution. So assuming the president of Ghana is somebody that agrees that men should paku, the women also should paku each other, they should bone to bone and men to bone, then by this time you will be receiving award. So it means that the people who have been receiving the award and the honor over there, then they paku, then they paku. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just asking. Then they paku. If that is the qualification to receive award in the world today, that you must be part of the paku nyash to nyash people. You must hold your brother man and then drill his anus before. See, all the award, let it go to hell. You don't care a fig about that. You pull out this disrespectful attitude. We are not talking about government official pulling disrespectful attitude towards him. University authorities. Can you imagine that? It tells you that the entire university, na nyash to nyash university. In fact, let me see you in the next episode. Drop your thought in the comment section for me. Respect to you.